Hypothetical battle. Lion versus polar bear. Who would win? When it comes to apex predators, few animals inspire as much awe and respect as the lion and the polar bear. The lion, often called the king of the savanna, is a symbol of strength, dominance, and strategic hunting. On the other hand, the polar bear, the king of the Arctic, reigns supreme in the harshest environments on Earth, unmatched in size and power among land carnivores. But what if these two mighty predators met in a head-to-head battle? What would happen if the king of the African plains faced off against the ruler of the icy north? This hypothetical showdown is a fascinating thought experiment, one that requires a deep look at their physical attributes, hunting strategies, and how environment could tip the scales. Let's break down this incredible matchup to see who would emerge victorious in the ultimate lion versus polar bear battle. Size and strength. Who has the physical edge? In a direct comparison of sheer size and strength, the polar bear has a significant advantage. A male African lion typically weighs between 330 and 500 pounds, 150 to 227 kilograms, and can reach a length of 8 to 10 feet, 2.4 to 3 meters, from nose to tail. Lions are built for power and speed, with muscular bodies designed for explosive attacks and short-distance sprints. Their sharp claws, powerful jaws, and robust forelimbs give them the tools needed to take down prey much larger than themselves. However, the male polar bear is in a completely different weight class. Adult males typically weigh between 900 and 1.600 pounds, 408 to 725 kilograms, and can stand up to 10 feet, 3 meters tall when on their hind legs. Their massive frames are covered in thick layers of muscle and fat, which not only insulate them from the cold but also provide incredible power. Polar bears possess stronger limbs, larger paws, and longer claws than lions, giving them a formidable physical advantage. In terms of bite force, polar bears again have the upper hand. While a lion's bite force measures around 650 psi, pounds per square inch, a polar bear's bite force is estimated at 1.200 psi, nearly double. This allows polar bears to crush the skulls of seals with ease, showcasing their superior jaw strength. Based purely on size, weight, and bite force, the polar bear dominates this category. Fighting abilities and combat experience. While the polar bear may be physically larger and stronger, fighting ability is not just about size, it's also about experience, agility, and technique. Lions are natural-born fighters. In the wild, male lions frequently battle rivals for control of prides. These battles are fierce, involving grappling, biting, and slashing with claws. A lion's life is filled with combat training, both against rivals and dangerous prey. Lions take on buffalo, giraffes, and even young elephants, all of which are capable of delivering fatal blows. These encounters sharpen a lion's fighting instincts, making it highly skilled in close-quarters combat. Polar bears, on the other hand, are solitary hunters. While they occasionally fight other bears over territory or mates, these battles are less frequent and typically involve posturing and brief skirmishes rather than prolonged fights. However, polar bears have experience subduing large, powerful prey like seals, and occasionally, beluga whales or walruses. Their hunting method relies on brute strength, using powerful blows from their massive paws to stun or kill. In terms of agility, lions have the edge. Lions can run at speeds of up to 50 miles per hour, 80 km per hour, for short bursts and leap 36 feet, 11 meters, in a single bound. This agility allows them to maneuver during fights, dodging attacks and repositioning quickly. Polar bears, though strong swimmers and surprisingly fast runners, up to 25 miles per hour or 40 kilometers per hour, lack the explosive agility of lions. The lion's combat experience, particularly in strategic fighting, would provide an advantage in terms of tactics and agility. However, the polar bear's raw power cannot be overlooked. The role of environment, the ultimate game changer. Perhaps the biggest factor in this hypothetical battle is the environment where it takes place. If the fight occurs in the Arctic tundra, the polar bear would have a decisive advantage. Polar bears are perfectly adapted to icy conditions. Their thick fur and fat layers insulate them from freezing temperatures. and their large paws provide traction on slippery ice. The lion, with its thin coat and body built for warm climates, would struggle in the cold, quickly losing stamina. In this environment, the polar bear's familiarity with harsh terrain and ability to conserve energy would almost certainly ensure victory. However, if the battle takes place in the African savanna, the dynamics shift. Polar bears are not adapted to hot climates. Their thick fur and insulating fat would cause them to overheat quickly, drastically reducing their stamina. The lion, on its home turf, would be able to use its superior speed and agility to evade and outlast the bear. The polar bear's bulk would become a disadvantage in the open, sun-scorched plains, where mobility and endurance are crucial. On neutral terrain, such as an open grassland with moderate temperatures, the battle becomes more balanced. The lion could use hit-and-run tactics, capitalizing on its agility, while the polar bear would rely on raw power to deliver decisive blows. Hunting strategies: strength in numbers versus solo power. Another factor to consider is the hunting style of each predator. Lions are cooperative hunters, relying on teamwork to bring down large prey. While a single lion is still a formidable predator, lions typically hunt in groups, using strategic ambushes and endurance chases. This group hunting behavior allows them to tackle prey such as buffalo, zebras, and even hippos. Polar bears, however, are solitary hunters. They rely solely on their own strength, patience, and cunning. Polar bears stalk seals near breathing holes in the ice, waiting silently for hours before delivering a quick, powerful strike. Their ability to take down large prey alone suggests that a polar bear would be more comfortable in a one-on-one confrontation compared to a lion. While lions have more combat experience due to territorial fights, polar bears have perfected the art of solo hunting, relying on their massive strength to overpower prey. Potential battle outcomes: breaking down the fight. Let's imagine how a fight between a fully grown male lion and a male polar bear would unfold under different conditions. In the Arctic, the lion would be severely disadvantaged, struggling with the cold and icy terrain. The polar bear would dominate, using its superior size, strength, and environmental adaptability to overpower the lion with relative ease. In the African savanna, here, the lion would have the upper hand. The polar bear's thick fur and insulating fat would lead to rapid overheating, draining its stamina. The lion could use speed and agility to evade the bear's powerful strikes, delivering strategic blows to wear it down. Over time, the lion's endurance and familiarity with the environment would likely secure victory. On neutral ground, on flat, temperate terrain, the fight would be more evenly matched. The lion would attempt hit-and-run tactics, using its agility to dodge attacks. The polar bear would aim to end the fight quickly with powerful paw strikes and bone-crushing bites. If the bear managed to grapple the lion, the sheer weight and strength advantage could prove decisive. However, if the lion could avoid being pinned and target vulnerable areas like the eyes or throat, it might turn the tide. Conclusion: who wins the ultimate battle? This hypothetical battle between the lion and the polar bear comes down to a few key factors. Size and strength. The polar bear has a clear advantage, being larger, heavier, and possessing a stronger bite. Agility and combat skill. The lion is faster, more agile, and more experienced in combat, frequently fighting rivals and dangerous prey. Environment. Perhaps the most crucial factor. The polar bear dominates in cold environments, while the lion prevails in hot, open terrain. If forced to choose a winner based solely on a neutral battleground with no environmental advantages, the polar bear would likely have the upper hand due to its overwhelming size and power. A single well-placed strike from its massive paws could end the battle quickly. However, if given the chance to use agility and stamina, especially in warmer climates, the lion could outlast and outmaneuver the polar bear, securing victory through strategy and endurance. Ultimately, this battle highlights how environment, adaptation, and strategy are just as important as brute strength in the natural world. Who do you think would win in this epic face-off? The king of the savanna or the ruler of the Arctic? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more wildlife battles and predator comparisons. Two kings, two worlds, one epic battle. Lion: the lion, fast, agile, and battle-hardened by rival fights and dangerous prey. Bear the polar bear, a massive powerhouse with the strength to take down seals and even whales. Globe, but who truly reigns supreme? Speech balloon. Tell us your winner in the comments below. Paw if you enjoyed this epic face-off. Make sure to checkmark like the video. Checkmark share with wildlife fans. Checkmark subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss another wildlife showdown. Movie camera. Stay wild. Stay curious. Lion bear fire.